Hey there everyone, it is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. Welcome back to the channel. Not the last video, but maybe one of my recent videos, I got a comment on that somebody said speak louder or talk louder or something, which I didn't realize I wasn't speaking loud enough. I listened to it and it seemed okay to me, but maybe y'all are having trouble hearing me. So I hooked up my wireless microphone and hopefully this will be better. And also when I was listening to it, I didn't have any problems hearing it, but I realized that sometimes I talk to myself, and when I talk to myself, I speak in a lower voice, and maybe that's what the person was referring to. So I apologize, and let's hope that this, I'm about to take a drink, hold on. Let's hope that this is better. All right, so as that book is drying, click here, or I'm so bad about putting the little things in there. The problem that I had with the glossy accents, so I knew there was going to be an issue, and there was an issue. Anyway, let's make some journaling cards as we're still waiting for that to dry. Now, I am not going to get all of them out of this Masterboard, although I did make copies of it, so maybe we can use the copies of it as I reach over here behind me into my cart. Maybe we could use these as well if we're having a problem. But I've made Masterboards in the past. This is my most favorite one, though. This is the one I like the most. Let me take a look to see where things are. Okay, well, I wanted to make sirens in the neighborhood. Listen to that. What do we have here? We need a big one, 7 by 4.5. So where are we going to take that from? 7 by 4.5. I'm wondering if I should use the copy of it instead. I should probably use the copies instead. Or maybe not. I'm thinking out loud, and I apologize. If you watch my videos, you know you should be used to this by now. Because obviously, oh, see, like that there is pulling up just a touch. So let's cover that if I can, please. Hello, thank you. Let me get my rag. Which needs a bath. Okay, well, this is 12 by 12, so, which means 4 6s. 4.5 and 4. Well, we could do 3.5, 4, and 4.5. We could do that. If we do this, where do I want? Let's not use that ruler. Let's use the Tim Holtz ruler, which has the 0 center. Oh, upside down. The 0 center. Now, if we do 3.5 here, and then we do our 4.5, so that would be here. There's not much going on here. And then this over here, and this would be the 4-inch one. Okay, well, let's just cut. Let's just do it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm cutting my beautiful board. Okay, so we're gonna do 3.5, 3.5, and 3.5, and there it is, the first cut. And then 4.5 and 4. Let's try to get 4.5 is right there. And then this would be 4. Hello. Ooh. Alrighty. I should have done it both ways. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so this one needs to be 7 by 4.5, which means we have 12. We need to, not 12, listen to me, I can't even do math right. We have 5 that we need to cut off. Let's see where we want our 5 inches to come from. Do we want our 5 inches to come from here? And so it would be this here, or do we want our 5 inches to come from here? And it would be that there. So do we want it, so this here, so it's what side of that do we want? Do we want it that side, or do we want it that side? That side, that side. I think I want this one. All right, so we're cutting off 5 inches here. Where's my 5-inch mark? I need to come up here. Sorry if it is warm up here. I do not have the fan on because I don't want the noise, but considering how I'm using this microphone, I might be able to put the fan on and not have noise. Let's give that a try. Hang on a second. Okay, hopefully it won't pick up all that noise. So this is the big one, 7 by 4.5. And wait a second. This needs some glue there. I just want to make sure everything is down. Lovely. Should we round the corners on this one? This is a big one, so I'm not going to cut it or put a tab or anything in it. Let me get my corner rounder. Corner rounder, which I think needs to be sharpened. Let's try the 1/2-inch one because it's pretty big. I think it probably needs to be sharpened. Okay, I think that was pretty good. And now we want to zhuzh it up. All bits and bobs here. I took out some, get that off, some crocheted lace. I don't know if we want to put that on there. We have obviously the green fabric. We have all kinds of goodies. I also pulled this stuff out. This here, see if I can get that out. This is just that kind of trim, which is kind of fun. I don't know, we could do that. Then there's this lace here, which, you know, I'm not very fond of. It's this kind of stuff is not very soft. It's more itchy in my mind. We also have this, and we don't forget we have our vines, and we have our that. Wait a second. We also have our thises, and we have our, we have this, we have this. These are all the little things we're going to use for, here we go, here's the big piece, here's this big piece. All these things we can use to decorate the tags and make them as bumpy as we want. All right, so what do we want to do with this? Do we want to put something like that down the side, or I don't know if we want to use this or not. If we do something like, or we put this on top, maybe just a little bit on top. No, that looks kind of silly, I think. Put it down the side. I have no idea where I got this from. Put this down the side, and we could put this on top of it. What do you think? I'm thinking I don't like it, is what I'm thinking. We don't need to put it down the side. We could put it just on there itself. I don't know. This here, we can, all right, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Let's cut that right there. And do I want to use some type of double-sided adhesive? Maybe a little bit of scrapbook.com tape there might be better than using the Fabri-Tac or the Fabri-Fix, because then that's going to make that all nice and wet and gloppy. So, of course, we could always make tags out of paper as well. I have a tab punch, and I have some tabs. Out of green paper that I've made in the past. Let's do there. And let's do there. There we go. Okay, so that is there. And it's so pretty. I don't think, oh, hello. Not sure if it really needs, what are you coming up for? Down. I'm not sure what it needs, but I'm just trying to get the glue off of there because I'm always having problems with that. Okay, so we have that. Don't forget, we also have these things, right? I'm thinking, I liked the way this looked down here. I'm not sure if we really need anything behind it. Let's take a look and see if we want to put some of this behind it. Now, of course, I don't have this anywhere in, and I put that up there, but I think this is supposed to be a side. It's supposed to be a side thing, so why did I put that up there? Who knows? Let's see if I can take it off without creating too much damage. Well, I know how I could take it off. There. Just took that bit off. I forgot that this is supposed to go in on the side. So yeah, I'm really not feeling all that. What about some of this? That would be fun, maybe, yeah. And should we double it up or just do a single? All right, I think I'm going to run this down the side first. Whoops, not quite straight. But that shouldn't surprise us either. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's there. Let's cover you back up for a moment, please. And although we are going to be plopping you guys down, so let's just do that and that. Now, because this is a removable journaling tag, we can actually put some kind of rhinestone-y thing in there. And let me see, or a button. Do I have a black button? I should have a black button, right? I can put a button in there. There we go. This one might be a little bit too small. We will just do that. And as the glue has seeped out all around it, maybe not such a good idea, but we shall see. I'm going to reach over and get a baby wipe to see if I can pull up some of that glue. Wipe off some of the glue without leaving behind whatever bits I was leaving behind before with the paper towel. Pull some of that up. Okay, well, That's lovely. I don't know really that it needs anything else because the board is so... Let's stick that there. The board behind it has a lot going on. So let's just do a dot in the center and a dot on each of the petals. There, I kind of flattened it out, but all right, so there's that one done. I wonder why I only have it, because it's for the center of that signature. Let me put a little, ouch, check mark next to that. We have that one done. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it needs anything else. We'll take a look at it in the future and see. What do we have going on over here? Now, this piece is, do I have problems with this? This piece is 4.5 by 5. I feel like it's, oh, it's right there. I thought I felt something. 4.5 by 5. Now, the 4.5 is, well, here we have 5 high, but I don't know how wide. Where was that supposed to be? I don't know. I don't know. So let's leave that one aside for now until we can get it back into the book. Now this one is it's a little over 3.5. It's 3 3/4. So we can trim it down by 1/4 and then cut it in half, and we have 2 more cards. The like the 3 by 6s. All right, here we go. 3.5, 3.5. Get out of the way. And then we will cut it down to 6. Yep. And there we have 2 cards. Right here, the 3.5 wide, so we can check these off. We need 2 there. And I feel like I'm missing a side. I'm missing a whole thing. Right? I am, somewhere. I am somewhere. Okay. Anyway, so these here I can corner, I can angle the edges, angle the corners, whatever I'm trying to say. I don't even know. So first where's our new toy? Our new toy. Our new, oh, here it is right here. Gosh, if it had teeth, it would have bit me. So we have this, let me open it, our new toy, there it goes. And we will put it right about there, I guess. Yeah. I'm trying to line up this black here with the edge of that. And oh, that needs to be adhered down as well. Okay, and oh, that left a bit of a mess, didn't it? There's my, that left a bit of a mess right there. That piece didn't want to cut. Okay. My fingers are sticky. Now let's redo this. It looks good. And do it over here. Right. Okay. No, then we could use the same ones for over here. Why not? feeling like I should actually get the ink out to ink the edges of this, of these two cards. Oops, what's going on here? Oh, my sister's calling me. Okay, I'm back. Oops, sorry. Also jostly. Let me try to lower that just a little bit. That was my sister calling me. They had just arrived down in Alexandria for their weekend. And she was telling me they, I don't know how much this costs them these weekends. This is just a little bit. But she's been on them before, and they always give, you know, like gifts and swag and stuff like that. And she was showing me what she got in the swag, which I'm not going to mention in polite society. It was pretty funny. I'm like, seriously? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I'll let your imaginations run wild, and that should be, what am I looking for? I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. Oh, I was looking for ink because I was thinking of inking up those edges. That's what I was thinking of doing, actually using the ink. Alrighty. This is what happens. I get distracted and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So, that's not my black one. Let me get my little, this has black ink on it. Now you see the difference using the ink as opposed to using the Sharpie. And this is a VersaFine or VersaMark, whatever the black ink is that I use for VersaFine. There we go. Which is a pigment ink, so it's the one I use for when I'm embossing. It stays, does not dry as quickly as the other inks, like the Ranger inks. The chalk inks dry the fastest, and then the dye inks dry second fastest, and then the pigment, which is all the way, the P is all the way down at the end of the alphabet, take the longest to dry. Which is why if I'm using this stuff, I'm always embossing it. Because I'll make a mess out of it. I will. It won't be dry, and I'll put something on it or whatever. I'll smudge it. I will smudge it. But, so yeah. And after we decorate these two, I am going to stop and edit these videos and all, because I realized that the first video, when I stopped to answer the phone call from my sister, that call was, that video, not the call, the video, was over 20 minutes long. So I try not to make videos that are that long, but I just can't help myself sometimes. And also it's warm and it's 5:45, so let's see what we got going here. Alrighty, so now this is a lot more plain as opposed to this one, whoa, which looks so nice. So this one we're gonna zhuzh up a little bit more. I can also make a pocket on the back. Wouldn't that be fun? You see, it's because this one didn't cut as sharply, and I think that's because it's going through 2 layers of cardstock, a couple of layers of adhesive, and then the paper itself. So I could always use a file in there, I guess. Why don't we put pockets on the back of these? That would be fun. Fun. If I can find, ooh, and I know what I can make the pockets out of. I can make the pockets out of that hideous, I say hideous, I'm not quite sure if it's hideous. That, I'm just going through my basket here. I ran out to a thrift store today looking for something other than what I was using to contain the mess to my right. And I just picked up a basket. Here it is. Put all my bits and bobs in that I'm looking now for, oh, for heaven's sakes. I am looking for the, well, this isn't going to work if I'm still doing all this to find, there it is. Looking for that. I think maybe that on the back of, yeah, on the back of that. All right, so these are 3.5 inches, and they are from there to there, that's 4.5 inches. So if we do 3.5 inches by maybe just 2, 3.5 by 2, 3.5 by 2, and how big is this? This is, and I know it's probably off screen, so 2, 4, well this is close enough, 4, let's do 3.5, 3.5, and then we just cut this one down, right? So that's 3.5, and this is 2. And it's crooked because I didn't have it straight. Ay, 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 ay. All right. This one is as well crooked. Okay. Close enough for government work, as I like to say. Let me just do a little, whoops, do a little thumb notch, hit me in the nose, right in the nose. This one is not as deep as the other one is, but, and let me get out the Sharpie. I will do the Sharpie on these as opposed to the ink. Okay. And you see the difference, right? Yes, you see the difference. I want to cut this one down on the bottom a little bit. This is not 2 inches. Oh, it is. Didn't look like 2 inches. Looked bigger than 2 inches. There's a bit of a, that's what happens sometimes with the paper trimmers. Sometimes they don't give me a smooth cut. It creates a little ridge. So, and what I also noticed as I quickly took a look at the first part of this video, you know, between after my sister called, and is that you can hear the fan, and I apologize for that, but if I didn't have the fan on, there would be sweat dripping everywhere. We don't want to do that. So, okay, now we'll do that there and that there. Is there something we can do on the back of that? We could leave it just plain white so that you can, or whomever can, or we can, oh, there we go. We're gonna cut that out. We're gonna cut that lemon out. And luckily I have 2 of these cards. And yeah, and actually what I'm thinking of also is this beautiful chenille yarn that I have over here. Maybe using that for the tabby thing, right? Where's the other, oh, here it is. Here it is. These Fiskars scissors, these spring-loaded little scissors, are my absolute favorite. Regular scissors, traditional scissors, have the holes for the fingers, and sometimes my fingers don't fit in those holes. And it's a different action. This, you're squeezing it. Is it a different action? I haven't had regular scissors in so many years. No, it's still, but you're using your hand as opposed to your fingers. So anybody who has arthritis or any issues like that, these scissors are so much more gentle on your body. That is my plug for Fiskars. All my scissors are Fiskars spring-loaded scissors, at least up here in the craft studio and sewing room. Okay, now let us do this. Okay, and put it down here. And I was just thinking that maybe, like we have this little bit of greenery here, might not quite go. If we poke it behind there, doesn't look like it quite matches, does it? But, so, I don't know what everybody has planned for this weekend. Juneteenth is tomorrow, right? Today's the 18th, right? Yeah, Juneteenth is tomorrow. Just signed into, President Biden just signed it as a national holiday. So I'm very, very thrilled about that. And yeah, I think it's fabulous. I'm not too sure about this though. I'm not too sure about that. So, yeah. And hopefully our history and our schools and stuff will be more honest about our history here in the United States and the Black history in the United States. A lot of it is we just don't learn, which is a shame. It is a shame. So, same like with Native Americans and their history and how, I realize I'm getting political, and I'm sorry. You can always unsubscribe or turn me off now. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize for that. I am going to take the glazed pen, hopefully. Let's take a look and see. I could just use this Sharpie, but this is the glazed pen, right? Yeah. I use the black a lot. And I'm going to go around the circle. I wonder how big this is, and I wonder if I could have punched it out with my big old punches. No big deal. Around the bend. There. Isn't that nice? And then maybe what we will also use is some, I have glitter. I have glitter. Glitter, glitter, glitter pens. I do. I'm not quite sure anything is, oh, this one is silver. There we go. This one is silver. This maybe one is clear. What's this one? They look the same to me, quite honestly. I think they probably are the same. Yeah, I think they're just the same. Two of the same. Okay. So, looks like a wagon wheel now instead of a lemon. Oh well, it's a lemon. We know it's a lemon. We know it's a lemon. That's all that matters. We know. We know. Okay, and now I'm going to need something to put in those little pockets, but we're going to decorate the front of these somehow, some way, somewhere. Put a little bit, I am going to snip this right down the middle, and I'm going to show you the difference between this fabric, which is wonderful fabric, and that black fabric with the lemons on it that just made a mess out of everything. See? Not a mess. Nothing pulled. Nothing pulled. Of course, now I feel like I need to iron this to flatten it out a little bit. So there we have that. How wide is this? Where is that? Here we go. I don't think it's wide enough for this. Oh, yes it is. Okay. Let us do this. Make some, let go. Throw it on down. Some, I'm not going to call it washi, fabric tape. Do some, make a bit of fabric tape out of it. Get that off. Having an issue right here. Excuse me. Having an issue right here. Oh, my throat's a little froggy too. Look at that. Okay. There. Alrighty. Let's just let's. And yep. Works for me. I might need my little sticky thing. Oh no, there we go. Perfect. Whoa, just curled right up onto itself. And right there. There. That looks lovely. Lovely. And we could do the same for here. Why not? We're on a roll. We're on a jelly roll. Jelly roll. Okay. We can do a little something there. Let us snip this. I'm going to snip that. And I don't know, why not, right? Why not? What is all this? Glue or something? Excuse me. I was eating cookies before, shame on me, because cookies are not something I eat anymore. But I told you I ordered, I got a new printer, and the free gift was cookies. The free gift was the cookies. So yes, I'm eating the cookies because I'm greedy that way. And we can put that there, right? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. What do you think? A little something. That, we can put that there. Go away. I don't know if we need this and that. I don't know if we need this and that, and that and this. And this is that piece that, see? That's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen. I don't know. I think that's, I don't know if I have another piece of it. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Let's just do a little, why not? Why not? I realize I'm kind of speeding through this. It's going to be a lot of editing on my part to try to get these two videos down into one, which isn't going to be so long. Okay, we have that. We have this, or we can do, it's totally the wrong green. Where are yellow flowers? Here we have yellow flowers. We could do yellow flowers again. We can fold this in half, maybe. I don't know. Nope. Just cut it off that way if we want. Let's just do that. Let's just pull. Let me try, see what happens with the art glitter glue. If it, you know, see this, I left it open and it is clogged. And now it's blurping out. Let's see what happens if I need the fabric fixer, if I could just use the art glitter glue and if it'll stick. Well, looks like it just might stick. And let's go back to a button. Button. What about this button? it's just a flat button, 2 ways. These are smaller buttons. Smaller, with more holes. All right, I don't know, let's see what happens here. I don't know if the arc glitter glue is gonna adhere that or not. Now, what are we gonna do with this one? This is so pretty. Is it pulling up? No, it's not pulling up. Let me close this. I want to make sure. Make sure I'm using the right one as well. And what do we want to do here? We can again put that down. But we have that there, so we don't necessarily need that. Nope. I just don't know. I'm rubbing the glue off my fingers. What about some washi tape? Washi tape, washi tape. The state of my desk is ridiculous. There's this bright yellow washi tape. Nah. Where's the... Here it is, the lemons. The lemon washi tape. And I'm not going to use the I don't see where I did with it. The glossy accents, I'm going to use the crystal glaze here because this one is not going to make as much of a mess and should dry relatively quickly. And so let us, tell me this thing is now clogged. It's clogged. There. Okay. So if we just put this here, it will not be as shiny, right? We've discovered that it's not as shiny as the glossy accents. It's not as glossy, but that's okay. And I think I might have put too much on here, but let's close that up. And then let's really mess it up. Let's see if I have green. I have a very bright neon green, which is not what I want. This is prickly pear, which would be an interesting, I'm thinking of making for the leaves, an interesting color. This is a pretty, oh, that's like a lemonade color. I didn't realize I had that yellow. I thought I only had the neon yellow. I have this here, which is Nouveau Drops, which is, I think, apple green. There's this one. These are Nouveau Crystal Drops. This one is Nouveau Jewel Drops. This is Translucent Tints, and this is Dimensional. So, I'm really looking, I don't have a nice dark green. Like I said, I have neon green. I'm not sure. Well, let's just see. Oh yeah, that certainly is bright, isn't it? Maybe I should have just used the leaves from there, which I can do, and use this neon green, not neon green, apple green drops as the glue for it. Let's try that. See if I can cut this. Might need to use my tweezers here. I have two separate kinds of tweezers. regular tweezers and reverse tweezers. The reverse tweezers are, you squeeze them to open it. So, okay. And let's get this one over here as well. Oops. There. And where is, let's see if we can pick some of that up. Just put my finger in it. For heaven's sakes. There. Okay, well, we're gonna let that dry. Okay. Yeah, how long have we been at this one? Over half an hour, because it's 6:15 already. Okay, there we go. That's it for today, folks. Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. We're only limited by our own imaginations. Let yours run wild. Thanks a lot. I'll see you soon.